I'm trying to do more YouTube videos. So I'm just going to do what I just did on TikTok. And what I just talked about was that people are losing their jobs at an increasing rate for refusing vaccinations that their employers are mandating. And then when they try to fight that in court, the judges are ruling that it is constitutional to mandate vaccinations for these employers. Um, so, looking at that fact, that tells me that that is probably going to be coming our way for just about anybody. And that's clearly what they're pushing for. And so, when I am told that I need to get vaccinated, I would rather be alive, and very many people are dying from this. And that's just shortly after receiving the vaccination. There's a lot of prominent doctors out there, virologists, all kinds of professionals that are saying that down the road is when the real deaths are going to happen. Well, already enough deaths are occurring that if this was anything else, they would have pulled it already. However, this has become a politicized tool and a tool for control, and so they're pushing it. Well, when I'm told I need to take that, I'm going to say no because I'd rather not die. And then the question becomes, what are you going to do for money when it's your turn to become terminated from employment due to refusing the vaccination? What's your plan? And here's my fallback. This is what I'm relying on. It's Color Street. And again, I know this is salesy, but oh, as you can see, I do have it applied. I better remember that I have these on so that I can do something about it later. But anyway, Color Street, there are these little nail applications, and look how easy it is to do. Even a heterosexual man can do it, and it is just gorgeous. Um, Color Street. So obviously, maybe not obviously, but my wife is the one who discovered this and had done so well with it. So now I'm jumping on the bandwagon. And when this rolled out, by this I mean the whole COVID debacle, I thought that, well, there goes those sales. Nobody's going to buy this when they're uncertain about the future. And a lot of people are thinking that like the end is near. Um, but the opposite happened, and sales were really good. Come to find that in the Great Depression, cosmetic sales increased. They didn't decrease. And I think that's because people have this inborn desire to maintain their dignity, even in times, or maybe even especially in times of difficulty. In a lot of ways, that a lot of women do that is by putting their best foot forward, looking as good as they can, and that's something that they achieve often through cosmetics. And I think that's to account for that weird. To me, that's very weird. It's like it's hard to afford enough to eat for the day, but I'm going to buy some lipstick. But that's that's what happened. So, what do you do when everyone is mandating a vaccination? Well, the reason that I'm promoting Color Street, first of all, is because it's something that we're, at least to me, I'm falling back on that as a safety net. And Color Street doesn't require vaccination because it's something you do from your own home. You make it your own business. And if they impose travel restrictions, that doesn't matter either because you do it from your own home. So when you do get fired for refusing the vaccination, you've still got an income. So I'm going to feel a little bit more comfortable with the fact that I've got income in spite of these draconian mandates. And so, because I have some extra time with you today, I'll show you, to the best of my ability, this camera is crap and this angle is crap. But like I said, to the best of my ability, how these work. As you can see, I've done a fabulous job already, but show you in action here. There's just a top little layer of plastic you peel off, and then there's a bottom little layer of plastic you peel off. So this is nail polish. It comes in a strip. There's multiple different sizes in every strip. I know some people do all 10 fingers and all 10 toes with one packet. So you see one side of those each strip in there. It's it's two-sided, so you can use both sides of the same one. So I'll show you. This is a good size for my pinky. So again, sorry, this angle is not good. I'm going to place it on my pinky, and I've got all that. All you have to do is kind of um, create a perforation with your own fingernail, and then you can simply remove it. Now, if it's a little bit wonky on there, you can trim it. Every packet comes with a file, so you can file it down. But pretty simple, pretty quick, and you'll be the talk of the town, boys. When you go out to the bar, play some pool, smoke some stogies, wrench on some cars, you will be the talk of the town. Not necessarily for good reasons, but whatever. Your nails look beautiful. What does it matter? You don't have to worry about what they say. So, um, Color Street. Here's what's good about them. Um, right now, the timing is important because they are launching in Canada on Monday. It is August 7th, 2021. So, with a multi-level marketing company, if you can get in on it in a timely fashion, you can sit pretty well. Um, that gives you an opportunity to kind of corner the market in your region, develop a big team underneath you, and you can do pretty good. So that let them fire you from your day job. You don't need it. My wife doesn't work her normal job anymore. She quit to do this full time because it was more beneficial. And I'm not making any claim that you're going to make a killing. Best I can figure it, you'll get out of it about what you put in. Um, and and there's no guarantees. There are really no guarantees. But for me, I feel more comfortable knowing that we have income that is not vaccination dependent and that is not transportation dependent. We don't have to be able to get from point A to point B. So if there's ever any kind of a travel lockdown, which they are talking about, um, doesn't have to concern us as much. We don't really need to travel for this. We can operate from our own home. If you're interested, and that's you, Canada people, www.nailsthatdazzle.com, or you can inquire further at nailsthatdazzle at gmail.com. And throwing it out there. If not this, if selling fingernail applications aren't your thing, and believe me, not really my thing either, but I don't care if it's going to put food on the table, and I don't have other income options because our government is systematically destroying the country. And maybe it'll only give us an edge for a couple months before they roll out their world war or their whatever the hell they're going to do next, because who knows with these crazy psychotic people. But again, gives me a little bit more comfort, little safety cushion there to have a plan B. So, moral of the story, have a plan B for when they require vaccinations if you are not of a mind to receive a vaccination because you see the havoc that it has caused thus far. Obviously, it doesn't have to be Color Street, but find something where you can make an income without mandatory vaccination, or you can skirt around it for at least a little longer. That would be my recommendation. So that's my Color Street spiel. I am impressed with the job I've done. I want to show you one more time. Look how good that is. I mean, if it ever becomes fashionable, I'm giving you a black background to see it on, so you can see how great these nails are. And I do, I said the same thing on TikTok. it does bring out the rosiness of my lips. It does complement my skin tones very well. But I'll probably remove them anyway, just because, you know, I don't want people to be intimidated by looking too good. I don't want to look too good, make other people feel bad. So I am going to remove them. But Color Street, nonetheless, a good option to consider. Just throwing it out there.